Hello. So, I'm watching another video which is to connect a mixer to audio interface, 3 ways to use a mixer for recording. I think I've already watched one of this person's videos and they're very good. I've done 5 videos now. This is my 6th one. As you can see, I am doing a mixture of like equipment in a recording studio, equipment in a radio station, and I think I'm also going to watch some videos about how to make a podcast.
In this video, I'll show...
Okay, so watching this one now. I think this could be used for multiple different things, just like studio recordings, maybe even in the radio. So I'm going to be watching this now.
In this video, I'll show you a few ways to connect your mixer to your audio interface. Plus, I'll go through a few reasons why you might want to do that. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Kyle. If you want to learn audio production online, subscribe to Audio University. There are infinite ways to use an audio mixer, but in this video, I want to go through some of the most common ways to use an audio mixer with an audio interface. Here are 3 ways to use an audio mixer in your home studio. These days, it's normal to have a multi-track recording setup, where you can take microphones from different instruments, record them into separate tracks, and then edit and mix them within a software called a digital audio workstation on your computer. In the past, it was more common to use a 2-track tape machine. If an engineer wanted to record more than 2 microphones, they would have to pass it through a mixer, get the final mix before pressing record. They wouldn't have control over the individual channels after the recording was made, so it was really important to get the mix to sound the way they wanted it from the beginning. If you have a 2-channel audio interface, you can do a very similar thing. You can connect many microphones to your mixer, connect the left and right outputs of your mixer to the inputs of your audio interface. Remember, you won't have individual control of the microphone channels after you've made the recording. So it's really important to get the mix to sound the way you want it before hitting record. When I was first getting started, my friends and I didn't have nearly enough money to afford a big multi-track audio interface, but we still wanted to record drums using several microphones. Here's what we did. We had an old crate mixer. We were able to use 4 drum microphones and mix them all together to a single output that we connected.
I'm not sure if this is the same, but when I'm at college and I've been doing like recording with the tech people, they do generally use a lot of microphones around the drums. So maybe this is the same thing that they use. But yeah, I'm not sure because I don't have no idea. This is why I'm learning.
To the input of our audio interface. You can also use the pan knobs on your mixer to utilize the left and right outputs separately. For example, you could pan all of your drum inputs hard to the left so that they only come out of the left output of your mixer. You could put that into the first input channel of your audio interface. You could pan all of the other instruments to the right, which would only come out of the right output that goes into the second channel of your audio interface. That way, when you're mixing inside of your software, you'll have more control over the balance between the drums and all other instruments. Another common reason to use a mixer in a studio is to connect all of your input and output devices together. This will allow you to route any input to any output without the need to change the cabling every time. I can connect my guitar, microphone, and keyboard into the mixer and choose to send one of them or all of them to the audio interface.
I've already watched a lot of it. Sorry about the background noise, by the way. I've already watched a lot of videos about how to use a mixing desk, so I am starting to recognise what all the buttons are on this one, like the faders, the gains, the EQs, the parts where like you put the microphones in. Like I'm really starting to notice all of this, so that really shows my progression as well. So yeah.
To be recorded. I can also connect several sets of speakers to the mixer and toggle between them to test my mix on different types of speakers. The third reason you might use a mixer in a home studio is to utilize the built-in effects of the mixer. For example, let's say I want some EQ on my guitar track. I could send that guitar signal out of the interface, plug it into a channel of the mixer. I'll use the EQ and other effects on the channel strip to get the sound I want. Then I'll send the output of the mixer back to the interface to record. Now I'll have a new copy of the guitar track that has the effects I added with the mixer. Let me know in the comments, do you use a mixer in your studio? If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share the video.
Okay, so I've just learned quite a lot of new things as well about just basically where you put things, what they can do, again with the mixer. Very useful information. I'm learning these things very good YouTube videos. Show this person some support on their channel as well. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Yep, bye.